I started playing the guitar when I was 9 years old, and after 12 years I've managed to acquire a few guitars. Today I wanted to share with you guys my guitar collection. So this is my very first guitar. I'll never forget getting my first guitar. I don't know if this is like a normal thing, but I always tried to like copy some of my favorite guitarists. So for this first guitar, I was very inspired by Darren Malakian from System of a Down. He started out playing a lot of Fender Strats in the early days of System, so I decided that I wanted the same guitar. Well, what I ended up with was like a knockoff Strat. This is from a company called Austin, and I guess it was like $170 because I still have the price tag on it. And don't get me wrong, like I'm super grateful to have started out with a guitar at all, but man, this is a pretty janky guitar, I'm not gonna lie. So this is my next guitar here. For my next guitar, I again wanted a guitar that Darren Malakian used. There was this one picture online where Darren was using a Flying V, and it's funny because I don't think he ever used a Flying V besides this one picture that I saw, but for some reason I ended up wanting a Flying V, so that's what we have here. For Christmas one year, Santa Claus actually gave me this guitar, and I'm not gonna lie, asking for this guitar from Santa Claus was probably the biggest mistake I've ever made. And the reason why is because this guitar has a Floyd Rose tremolo. If anybody knows about Floyd Roses, you know how much of a pain in the butt they can be. It's probably been over 10 years and I still despise the Floyd Roses, man. And this guitar made me decide that I never want to have a Floyd Rose ever again. So after the mistake of the Floyd Rose, I went back to the basics. Right before System of a Down went on their big hiatus, Darren Malakian used a lot of Gibson SGs, so that ended up making me want this guitar. I got this red Epiphone SG, you know, similar to the one he used live and in the BYOB music video. And this was honestly the first time I was genuinely satisfied with a guitar. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't really hold up that well all these years later. Like, it's very top heavy, so like the head always falls down and the neck is like really fat. But I kept this guitar for a long time and I really liked it. I got some like custom silver faceplates here. I thought that was really cool, so I like it. If we're counting acoustic guitars, this is actually the next guitar that I got. For a while, I was really into acoustic tracks. In particular, We the Kings had a really big influence on me wanting to get an acoustic guitar. So I got this Yamaha acoustic electric guitar for my birthday in 2013. And this is a really good guitar that I still use to this day. It has a tuner at the top, which is really cool. And you can plug it in here into like an amp or some kind of an audio interface. So thumbs up for this guitar. And then finally, the last and most recent guitar that I got is the LTD EC256. I got this guitar because I was really influenced by Metallica, specifically James Hetfield from Metallica. This guitar by far has been the best guitar that I've owned. Unlike the Epiphone SG, this guitar has a really good weight distribution, so it's not like tilting or anything. And it generally just feels like a more premium guitar than any of my previous guitars. So overall, it's a really nice guitar, at least for my standards. Let me know in the comments what guitars you guys have in your collection, and let me know your favorite guitars. And while you're doing that, feel free to like this video. For now, my name is Chase, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.